It was a great first day. I mean, I thought we did a great job of having carryover from spring. I thought we practiced extremely hard for a split practice. I thought we practiced very smart. We took care of each other. Guys did a great job of staying up, staying off the ground. I mean, it was a really good first day.
All right, you talked a little bit about the carryover, from the spring. What specifically did you say that?
Well, just a lot of retention. Honestly, the average viewer might not have thought that was the first practice. It looked very, very sharp in all three phases for day one. A lot of carryover from where we were at the end of spring ball until today.
Talk about Brad a little bit. He's coming in here as the undisputed starter this year for you guys. He looked pretty sharp out there for first practice. Talk about him a little bit.
I thought he looked real sharp. He's Brad really knows our offense. His second year, he's doing a great job of leading our team. He's very positive, and he tries to lead the whole team, not just the offense. And again, he looks like a guy that's a veteran now, not a newcomer.
How important is his leadership to the rest of the guys? Offense and, as you said, also defense too.
Well, it's very important. I mean, the quarterback, when the quarterback is not the leader of your team, you got problems. That's a position to where leadership has got to show, it's got to shine. And right now, Brad Henderson's doing a very good job of leading our football team.
And going to the defensive side of the ball, Derrick Rose, he's trying to become the third, three-time All-FCC linebacker. How about him? How's he doing so far?
Well, I thought Derrick has come back in great shape. Of course, this is his fourth year in our system, and it shows. I mean, he knows what he's doing. I mean, he gets us in the right calls. He gets us in the right checks. He's a veteran, no doubt about it. I thought other guys that looked real good were Leslie Deemer, Jamal White, Rashard Booker, Cortez Page, and the thing those guys got in common, they've been in this system now going on their fourth year.
All right, talk about, you have lost some key pieces on that defense. People filling in those roles. How are they doing so far?
Well, you know what? We're very young at corner. We lost two starters there a year ago, and I think we got a lot of talent there. I think we're 3 to 4 deep at both spots, and got a lot of speed, a lot of talent. Those guys are young. They just got to get reps. Also, the other position is the outside backer spot where we lost two starters, and it's the same thing. We're very young, but we got a lot of speed, a lot of talent. Got to get reps, got to get play in. That's why the beautiful thing about camp, we have 29 practices till we play.
Let's go back to the offensive side of the ball. We talked about Brad. What about those guys in the backfield with him? How are they looking?
Well, I'm very happy with our backs. We don't have pads on. We're basically in helmets. But, if you look at us on paper, you look at us moving around out there, we got a good stable of backs. We really do. And, we're 4 deep. Those guys are great in protection. They're great carrying the ball. Thought our ball security was very good today. That's one thing we've stressed is protecting the football.
Who are you looking at right now as your go-to back, your number one guy, and kind of why?
Really too early to tell. We've really been an offense that's been running back by committee, and it could be that way again this year. Unless somebody just steps out and we say, hey, he's the guy. But, we got a unique blend back there if you look at our backs. You got Sidney Riley, who's a big power back. You got Ramil Morris, who's a speed back. We had Robert Walker that transferred in from Lafayette, is a very guy with very quick feet, a combination of power and speed. DT is a guy that's come in that's a true freshman that can really go as well. So I like our backs. We got a lot of ways to scratch it back there, a lot of different options, and they're all different, unique in their own way. And we'll just we got a lot of different packages. We're getting ready, a lot of different situations and plays. So, we'll have an opportunity to get those guys on the field.
How about those guys working with Brad, the receiving core? How's the receiving core working with him?
You know what? We got a lot of numbers. We got, I think, 18 total in camp, and, we got good numbers. We got some guys that are newcomers that I think are got a chance to help us along with our veterans, and I'm very excited there. The one thing we have, I feel like we got a couple of go-to X-type receivers right now. I really do. We've had the slots coming in with Phil Harvey and some of the guys that are very quick inside, but I really like our chances on the outside now with height, size, and range. I think we'll have a chance to really help ourselves at the outside receiver spot.
All right, this being the first practice, what do you hope that they carry over, into the rest of the fall camp?
Well, the whole thing about camp is carryover. It's about seeing early where the retention is. We teach whole part whole. We're going to throw everything at them early, then come back and teach and reteach. But the thing that we do a great job of, I think, as a staff, we teach very conceptually. So day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, they all build on top of each other. It's not like it's rote memorization every year. And I think our guys understand that. They really do a great job of taking that, embracing it, and you could really see it today. I think it's why you're seeing so much carryover from the end of spring to right now, is because the way we teach conception, our guys have done a great job of retaining what they've learned.
So what was, I guess, the key for today's practice then?
Well, you know what? I think our guys have come in very, very hungry. I do. They've come in great shape. They've come in hungry. They've really done a great job over the summer on their own of staying in their playbooks. I think we've had 2 great days of getting them ready, prior to today's practice. And I just think we came out with the right type of attitude to practice, and that this team has a mission. That's how they practice today.
And let's jump ahead to week 1 now. That's kind of what they're getting ready for here. You said they're hungry. How hungry are they? You got Texas Tech week 1. That's tough on the road. They actually had some votes to be ranked in the coaches poll. How do you prepare for that?
You know what? Not worried about them. You know what? We're worried about the demons. That's all we're worried about. We're worried about winning August. We're worried about the demons doing the things they're supposed to be. We're not worried about no opponent. The opponent is us.
Let's go to conference play now. You guys the last couple of years have seemed to be up there the last few weeks, and then couldn't finish out. How do you get over that hump this year, finishing out?
Well, one of the things we've talked about is finish. And that's one of the things we're practicing from last spring. It's all we've talked about for 2 days. We've talked about today. The thing we want to do is finish as a football team. And that's at the end of the season in the fourth quarter. And again, as I said, what we're worried about right now is the demons. We're worried about now day 2. We're worried about getting better each and every day. But finish is something we've circled, we've pinpointed, we've pointed at, and we got a great plan for.
All right, you guys were, picked to finish 5th. Do you guys use that as motivation?
Don't care. It doesn't matter. It don't matter if you pick first, you pick last, you picked right in the middle. You got to go play and you got to go win. That's what we intend to do.